Hello, hello, hello. It's Tuesday, 5 p.m. Central on the Reaper Twitch channel, and this is the Crow's Nest, is it not, Jason?
This is the crow's nest, and it is
Right.
Tuesday, so I think I can underline everything you've said so far.
Awesome. So we are fully accurate as of a few seconds into the show. We have not made any errors at this point.
Not a single error.
All right.
Not
Well,
a
we'll
single error
strive
yet.
to. We'll see how long do you think we can go?
I'd say a quarter of the show.
Oh, that's a challenge.
There's
Anyway,
been some
so
days we've gotten all the way to your rendition of the calendar
yeah, that's never going to
without
be
making a
correct.
mistake.
It's never going to be correct. Hey, I got a new T-shirt. You see my new T-shirt? Yeah.
Uh, yeah,
Like that?
it looks like an old T-shirt.
Yeah, it is. It's kind of retro-y. It's Rush
I was gonna
2112.
say that.
Are
Really,
you a Rush fan?
that young, I would have put it even before then, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's yeah, that's a 2112 cover.
So do you
70.
wear the T-shirt, or you just listen to the music, or what?
I was a huge Rush fan. I still am,
Really,
but I
what
really
happened?
like well, their music changed and kind of I didn't quite follow as they altered. But yeah, I like all their I mean pretty much everything up until Hold Your Fire. I was really into. Moving pictures, 2112, Hemispheres, Caress of Steel, Fly By Night,
Yeah, I can
the
see
original
that.
first album. I love that stuff. That was really good. It's prog rocker. I
All
was a
right.
prog rock kind of guy. About you?
So, are they our new sponsor? Because that would be really
No,
cool.
that would be cool, wouldn't it?
No,
No,
yeah,
no.
sponsored by Rush. I mean,
Maybe.
how can you?
Well, we could say that. They're probably not paying attention.
You could reach out to them and say, "Hey, look, I wore your T-shirt,
Yeah, I wore your
on
T-shirt. Can you comp it to me?
obscure miniature painting show that no one watches."
Yeah, go Canada, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're vamping a little bit. We're going to be jumping in. Justin is actually our guest today, Jason. We're
He
very
is.
honored to
He
have
is.
Justin as our guest today, even though he's not on with us right now because he's taking care of business.
Right,
Um,
right. And we're only
yeah,
going to call him Justin, not his last name. And we
no,
don't put a picture of him up because he likes to remain an international man of mystery.
and we're not going to further define what business means.
No.
Oh, here's what we're doing today. Hashtag free, and for every 3 subs, same like we've been doing the last few weeks, is a Poke Tool. Here's the front of the Poke Tool. Here's the back of the Poke Tool. Front of the Poke Tool and overall shape was sculpted and designed by Julie Guthrie, and her beautiful husband, Bob Rodolphi. Not that Julie Guthrie is not beautiful herself, um, did the lettering. And they're kind of hard to see. I'm going to paint one of these. There we go. That's a little
You
bit better.
probably should
Yeah.
at least min wax it
Yeah. Yeah.
so
Yeah.
we can
No,
see
I'm
the
not min
difference.
waxing at Bobby Jackson.
Whatever.
So,
Whatever.
so hashtag free. We have every 3 subs. There we will
That's
give
right.
away a Poke Tool. Yeah.
That's
And
right. And if
this
you really
this
want one of these, the best way to make sure that you're in the running is not just hashtag free, but
hmm,
actually pop for a sub. If you don't have a
yeah.
sub, get a sub
For,
because then that qualifies the whole contest.
sub up yourself and sub up 2 other people.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
No slackers on the
Yeah.
subbing.
Yeah. Yeah. So, oh, it's my 15th month. It is my 15-month sub anniversary.
That's great.
Yeah, I'm excited about that.
Congratulations.
Hey, you want to see something cool?
I
Since we're
do.
vamping right now.
Is it what you showed us earlier? Oh, look at
Yeah.
that.
Here is the July promo figure for Reaper in Bones USA. And he's still a work in progress. I still want to clean up a lot of the stuff, but went a little crazy with the freehand on him. This is sculpted by Bobby Jackson. And
That's really sharp.
Bobby created, can I say it? Bobby created one fine canvas.
Sure. Bobby
Yeah,
created
yeah,
one fine canvas. Yeah, I'm sure
one fine
he'll
canvas.
like that. I
Yeah.
like that. And you
Yeah,
got a little
you'll
paint
get
on
the
it.
reference. Yeah, I got a
Yeah.
little paint on the canvas. And there's
You
the
got a little paint
scroll.
on. Oh, so what did you wind up choosing to paint on there? I can't read
I
it from
so
here.
Yeah, no, it is Bob Rodolphi's script. So it's based on
Oh, it's
actually,
from one of Bob's automatic
yeah.
writing pieces.
Yeah. So he did this when we played D&D, and I've showed this off more than a few times. Um, he was Bori's anti-paladin, but I use this for any of my freehand stuff just as inspiration when I do scrolls and whatnot. So
So
with
do
this
you think
guy,
you've reproduced it faithfully enough that Bob would know what you wrote on that?
ooh, that's a good. I will bring this to ReaperCon and see if Bob can read it. Because I don't know if he can read it on the camera. It's gonna be a little
Because
hard
I
to
mean,
read.
if that's some kind of a curse or something you laid on that thing.
Well, I didn't follow the actual text line. I just pulled symbols from the
Oh,
page.
that's
So
that may that may be disastrous.
it could be. That's how curses happen, isn't it? In like the
Yeah, that's
movies, in a
exactly how curses happen.
really
I
bad
saw it on
80s
Scooby
movie.
Doo one time.
um, so everybody was kind of talking, and we were showing him off last week. A little Leonardo da Vinci inspired kind of vibe to him, and so, but I didn't want to go with just flat colors or I don't know, I wanted to go colorful since he was a high wizard. But I like the whole. To me, I was thinking of space and constellations and stars
Were
and
you?
mysticism and stuff. So that is
See,
really kind
on
of the
from
concept
my
here.
standpoint here on the monitor, it's coming across a little bit like stained glass, especially the
Oh,
back.
thanks. Yeah, but this was kind of like a sun, and here's
Yeah.
some kind of planets,
Oh, I got
and
that.
so it's copied, done here too, and then on this shoulder, and then kind of this sleeve is kind of weird, so it was hard to accurately, it kind of shows off there. And then on the back is I'm still cleaning up. That's what I'm gonna work on today. Is still cleaning up the transitions on this. So yeah, it's been
Do
fun.
we know what that figure's name is?
Wizardy McWizard.
Wizardy McWizard. Okay.
I
That
actually have no idea what it's called. Yeah, Bobby might know.
Ron must be running out of names.
Yeah, no, I have no idea what he's called. If anybody has any wizard name suggestions, maybe we come up with a name for him. But Ron's probably already thought of a name.
Well, I'm sure. Yeah, no, there's a name. I'm sure there's a name.
Yeah.
Uh,
So we're still. It sounds like Justin is still taking care of his business. I wonder, do we have any subs? I see. Where's 1, 2? I think we have like 3. So we have, I think, a Poketool ready to, at least one Poketool ready to give out so far. So I was going to work on that. What do you got? Are you still working on stuff for ReaperCon, or are you done with your ReaperCon stuff?
I think I've finished most of the ReaperCon stuff. I think
Mm-hmm.
there's still some pirate themed stuff that I've been working on. I'm not sure it'll be for ReaperCon, but the big pieces for ReaperCon, the big pieces for the swag box, I think I finished them last week. So now I'm
So
on to other things.
we're gonna be eventually going through the swag boxes, but not all new miniatures available at ReaperCon will necessarily just be in the swag boxes. There are some that
No,
will be directly for sale
right.
at Reaper, or
Yeah, they'll
via,
be at the con, and I believe they'll go up on their website that same weekend, or at least some
Yeah.
of them.
That's cool. That's super cool. Oh, and then one miniature I have yet to finish yet because the Wizardy McWizard got in the way is your. There was some name confusion on him just today. What is his official name?
His official name is Bartholomew Red
Mm-hmm.
and we shortened that to Barty Red.
Mm-hmm.
And his little sub-faction, I think, are called Sons of Barty. They're not all directly related, but most of them are bloated in a zombie way or infested with hagfish. So it's not a very attractive faction unless you're really into that stuff.
Well, people like zombies and stuff, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
I was just trying to find if I could figure out what the name of that one, the other one you're painting. But anyway, this is one of the he's almost an ogre size. He's the size of a small ogre.
Hey! Wait!
Bloated.
Look at this.
What?
Look what I got. Look what I got.
Oh, you got a Sir Forescale.
I got
There you go.
an unpainted Sir Forescale. So there's the size comparison. I have official size comparison. Yes, bug lips and zombies do like people as well. Oh, look at that. Wow, that just how did you do that, Jason?
I didn't.
Oh.
It must be a disembodied voice.
Is the disembodied voice back?
Yeah, I've been back. I just didn't know how to interject.
Oh, okay.
You didn't know how to interject.
Well, I didn't want to interrupt.
That's never stopped you before.
Now's a good time to be shy.
Jason,
when we feature you on the poster now, you're going to be shy? What's up with that?
I'm not shy. I'm here.
Oh,
yeah, throw it back up.
Oh, I'm
throw
good.
I'm here. Throw Barty McBartster back up.
So, is there a particular order you guys want to do these photos in, by the way?
No, I think if you want group, if we're going through the swab boxes, if you can keep them grouped per each box.
Yeah. Or we won't know what we're talking about and we'll just ramble.
Well, I have a good idea, but...
Okay. We have not talked about the Kickstarter. There's a Kickstarter question and answer show after this show at 6:30 Central Time. Did I get that right, Justin?
Yeah. So stay tuned, hang out with us for a bit, and then we'll do our Q&A after this.
So you can ask us questions about the Kickstarter, and we'll make up answers. We're happy to do that.
Yeah. They've been harvesting questions, I think, from social media.
Jason and Michael are more than willing to make up answers to those questions. More than willing.
Yeah.
Well, life is all made up answers, Justin. Come on.
You're not wrong.
Yeah. No. I mean, Coffee Neri Bear gets it. Y'all
That's
could
why
just
they call
make up
this
wrong answers.
Plato's crow's nest for sure, right?
Yeah. Coffee.
Michael, could you name the paints? The pinks are so pretty.
Oh, okay. So all the pinks I have on
from December 12.
The hello. Duvarian Sun Orchid. It's a Pathfinder color. It's a really cool color. 89,537. This is one of my favorites. The lighter pink is a sample. It was this the breast cancer pink? I think it was. Was it the breast cancer? You know what? The closest thing it is Monster Mall, and that's probably what it is 9403. It looks really similar. And then, clear magenta. If you guys haven't bought the clears out there, we haven't done any painting kind of info in quite a while. The clears are great, and the clear is this color, and this is good, and I'll show it off in a little bit. Is good for glazing. So I have my kind of somewhat crappy blends on right now, and I'll be using the clears to help do those. And then another cool Pathfinder color I have on is the Arc Lord purple, and that is this one right there. And then I must have grabbed a bunch. And then I'm not even gonna try this next purple. 89,536. It's Pathfinder color. And then the far purple is my Carnival purple. And that is a Kickstarter color. And then the white, my favorite white is Dragon White. So Yeah, go ahead, Justin.
We're at 4 subs, so that means we've already hit the threshold for 1 giveaway.
Yeah. Good job, everybody.
Yeah.
So Justin, if we ended up at 4, Do we get one pokey tool and just a bit of a pokey, or do you cut the
no,
pokey?
if we end up in between, then no, we don't give away partials. It's just exists in dead space basically.
No partials, no miscasts. I mean, not that reaperlive does a miscast, but
does it carry over to the next
partials? You know,
carry over to the next show, or it just disappears to the ether?
It's funny you say that because I'm going to talk to Ron and Ed after this show briefly, and maybe we can give away a particular one or two things during the Q&A at the end. And if we do that and it's a sub-driven goal type thing, I will include all of the subs from the stream as well.
Yeah, but you will not be able to get. You will not be able to get.
Just gifted a bunch of subs.
He did.
Sorry to break in.
Thank you very much. 5 subs. Thank you, Sipstorm.
Wow.
Fantastic,
So
including Ben Rodman got one out of that.
3 pokies. 3 pokies we're ready to give away, and also, so we can pump this even more as Julie Guthrie and Bob Rodolphe sculpted the shit out of this. The only way, how can somebody get this, Jason?
Now that's a review. That is a review. Sculpted the shit out of something. That's
yeah.
That should go right on the box.
How can somebody get this? Oops.
I think you can only get it by watching the Crow's Nest.
Yeah.
And entering #free, and there has to be 3 subs in order to qualify the entire chat to even get one. So get those subs in. How do we get it?
I've got them. How'd you get one?
I don't have one. I didn't win anything.
Oh.
I won on the other show.
Oh. That's right. Anyways, I know I got confirmation that a certain somebody high up at Reaper is mailing Bob and Julie theirs directly.
Okay, that's good.
I got a Roger on that, so I'm hoping.
Fantastic. Well, I know who that was then.
I'm hoping that pans out, Bob and Julie. I'm pulling for you that it's going to work out. All right, Justin, do we want to look at some things? I want to look at some cool things.
Yeah, we can look at some things. What do you guys want to start with?
Yeah. Does Zen Bacon have a Clever Crow Pokey tool? That sounds like
I believe Zen Bacon actually is one in any number of our shows.
Yeah.
So I don't know what kind of thing they're doing other than just watching a lot of our shows.
Zen Bacon has given our first customer review of the Pokey tool. It's quite lovely in person, nice weight, and pokes. If we were selling on Amazon, that'd be a great review. That'd be a 5-star review.
Actually, Tyveris said they got their Clever Crow Pokey tool in the mail last week from being drawn. Wow. It looks so nice in the package, they don't want to open it. So that's a good reason to win again.
Win again.
So they have one in the package and one out.
You're right, Justin. Courtney's on top of it.
So while Justin's firing up stuff, they did have a question from the chat. Why is Dragon White your favorite?
Oh, it's a good question. It's the whitest white that I've found that Reaper produces. It's my favorite Reaper white. It's the whitest white. So if I'm going to use white,
so it doesn't shade into yellow or blue.
No. If I want something else, I will use that. But if I want to use white into something, that's my go-to is Dragon White. Now, occasionally you will see me, and I just want full disclosure here, of course. You see me use 2 non-Reaper paints. They're Golden Open, slow drying acrylics, and I use Carbon Black and Titanium White. And the Carbon Black I use more so, I'll mix into things, or if I really want to I'm playing with a grayscale or something, I will utilize these 2 colors because they have a slower drying and a quicker blending.
And they're absolute dead white, dead black, right?
Dead white, dead black. I mean, there's higher levels of, what's the word I'm looking for? Quality of titanium white, I'm sure. This is really great though. These are a lot of fun. So they're good. The pure white by Reaper Bryce, I like it. I just like the Dragon White the best, and the Dragon Black is my favorite black by Reaper too. That's right here. I use it a lot, and anytime I want to paint any of my bases, I have little square bases or anything, I use the Dragon Black because it's nice and flat.
Well, and we're not trying to get Michael to go against what Ann tells you to buy. Someone asked what Michael's favorite white is. I think he can.
Yeah.
He can certainly tell you what his favorite is without it being a problem. So.
No, if I give a different answer than Ann, go with Ann.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good
Ann
rule.
doesn't know your favorite white, though. Well, she might now.
She
right?
She might. She might.
You get to have a favorite. It's okay.
Yeah, but if you are out there in the Twitch world watching this show, and Anna said one thing and Michael said something else, and you're like, "Ooh, I don't know which decision to make," go with Ann.
There you go.
Well,
all right,
I think that's
let's get on
smart
to
bet.
Let's get on to some pictures.
You guys ready?
Yes.
Sure.
Ooh.
All right. Well, this is Stumpy Dan McGinty, and he is a master distiller in Brinewind, and this is one of his grog hogs or rum pigs. And the little backstory I came up with for Stumpy Dan is that sometimes when the chips are completely down, that grog hog will show up with a special cask of Dan's special blend, and that might actually change the tide a little bit to be in your favor. But this was one of the personalities we came up for Brinewind. Ron had given us a little open area in which we could explore some of the personalities, because as you can imagine, trying to populate Brinewind is a feat in itself.
So when you sent in the invoice for this person, you sent in the sculpting invoice, obviously, but also you sent in a little bump for the writing. Backstory.
Oh, I don't know that I did that. I don't know that I've even invoiced for this one yet. It's still fairly new.
Okay.
And this is the figure you get with the mega bundle. If you just lump all your purchases for the swag boxes and you decide to go for the mega bundle, this is a figure you get just in the mega bundle right now.
If you can do the mega bundle, why would you not?
Well, there's so much stuff in it. It's not even funny.
Right.
There's so much stuff in the mega bundle.
Yeah. I like his chops too. He got some serious chops.
Yeah. Well, of course, he used to be a great sailor, but now he's kind of retired.
Yeah. He's awesome. Is he okay, let's go on to the next one. I'll save my questions. Look at that.
Well, here's the aforementioned Bardies, and Sons of Bardi. This is just something we're kind of working on. Don't know that the final form is going to be this for the T-shirt, but this is on its way to becoming a T-shirt design.
Hey, I'm not there on the thing. Go ahead. Sorry, I was just goofing around.
When they hand you a name like Bardi, you have to rhyme it with party, right? So
yeah, well, you got to
party like a Bardi, party like Bardi.
It's just good. I kind of would think that we might see this on a T-shirt.
Yes, that's what I was saying.
Oh, okay. I was screwing around.
I'm not sure it'll be exactly this yet, but this is the idea. This is the pitch I'm making for this T-shirt.
Yeah, it would be a great sticker too. Says, Shadow Spawn the Assassin. Yeah, it would make a great sticker. A great magnet. Somebody said.
Yeah, someone caught that the hagfish holes resemble a pretzel on the Son of Bardi on the well, it would be your right-hand side. And that's funny because I didn't see that until I actually did this drawing.
I cannot not see it now.
Yeah, you cannot not see it.
I cannot not see it. The pretzels. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's a pretzel-shaped hagfish under there, so that's what it is. But that's sort of what I'm talking about. I think probably a final design, I'll probably do something to interrupt that shape a little bit.
Yeah. Although the pretzel, it's just inspiration for your next sculpt, the pretzel ogre.
Yeah, that's it, pretzel ogre. Yeah, thanks for diluting that, Michael. That's wonderful.
that was not my idea. That was Waylon whatever, Dirk.
Yeah, I see. I
I'm
was thinking
horrible at
pretzel
names.
ogre. Okay. Well, I can forgive it from the chat, but
Oh, not from me.
my co-host underlines it like that. It's kind of sad.
I love the hagfish coming out of her right eye. That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, she's a tough lady. She's got her own
Yeah.
backstory. Joseph Wolf has written he's written a lot of material for Brinewind.
Mm-hmm.
And he's developed these characters quite well in his writings.
All right, Justin, or we go on to the next one? Oh, now this is one of my favorites, and I really like the little dudes, the little sack dudes. They're awesome, and these sack guys kind of remind me of a little additional bit on another miniature we're going to see here in a little bit, right?
Yes, you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
So
who's this? What's this guy's name?
I'm trying to remember what his name is. Hang on a second.
Is that a crow on the head of his cane?
Yes, it is a crow on the head of his cane. There are themes within themes. I know his last name is Crab. I just can't think of what his first name is right at the moment.
Crabby.
And he is in...
Crab.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Hawthorne Crab. There we go. Hawthorne Crab. He and I believe his little sack minions are in the Brinewind box.
Oh.
And of course the Mega Bundle by virtue of being in the Brinewind box. But if you want this character, you definitely want to get the Brinewind box.
What's
Hawthorne
on his right
Crab.
lapel? Is that another little kind of his right lapel?
I think he's got a puppet, maybe. A silhouette of a puppet somewhere on him.
Yeah.
I don't know his whole backstory. I do know that he has these minions that go out and do his bidding.
So he animated these little guys?
Yes.
And they're his little creation?
Yes.
Yeah,
so
really
he
cool.
is at least some kind of mage or wizard or necromancer.
Why, Monley360 asks, why three-fingered hands?
Well, I believe that they wanted him to match his name. And the name was given to me as Crab, so that was probably the best way I could think of to symbolize a crab or a crabbed hand and still allow the guy to hold his cane.
And can you reveal the backstory behind the crow-headed cane?
Well, I can't reveal anything about it right at the moment.
Okay.
That has to stay. I mean, some of the stuff we can't talk about, right?
Yeah. No, that's good. That's a good move. I should have tempted you. Are we ready to look at the next fun pick?
Sure.
Ooh. Now, you've been showing me the work in progress of this as it's been going on, and this guy is awesome. We showed this off a tiny bit. Did we show this off when Ron was on, or no?
I can't remember. I think we talked about it.
Yeah.
So this is the champion of Marisleuth, or Marisleuth.
Yeah, close enough.
And he has gifts from Marisleuth that enable him to be one of Marisleuth's strongest warriors. So you can't see it very well in this picture, but he's got a big crab claw. His armor is made out of crab carapace and shells. And he's definitely a badass. You don't want to see this encountered anywhere, either under the sea or on dry land.
Yeah, the combination of armor, metal armor, and chitin.
Yeah,
cool. I like the marriage between the two. It's really nice. You can go all different ways with that.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it gets painted up. He's got barnacles on him, of course, and starfish clinging to him. So he could go underwater. Like I said, he's pretty much all terrain.
Yeah.
I don't know that he can fly, but maybe that's something he could do with a proper wizard background.
Well, or he got in a whale's blowhole and the whale blew really hard. You could fly
That
for a
could
short
happen.
period.
See, I'm glad that you painters add so much to the discussion.
Oh, so much. Oh, so much.
Hey, I'm trying to problem solve. Just trying to make sure that
No,
we
that's
cover
great.
everything.
I
yeah.
was trying to come
Yeah.
up with a
Think we,
reason why he might fly, and a whale's blowhole, I suppose, is as good as.
Yeah.
I think we missed
Yeah,
it, by
Justin.
the way. Thank you, Play in the Mud, for the raid
Ooh.
earlier. She does.
All right.
Hey.
She does pottery on Twitch. It's some fantastic stuff. If you guys ever get
Oh,
a
I
chance,
think-
you should check it out.
I think
I
I've
have seen that.
Some of their
That's
work.
awesome.
Yeah.
I actually
Mm.
got my fiance a Baby Yoda mug from her. It was
Oh,
pretty
really?
awesome. Yeah, it was
Oh.
well worth the wait for sure.
Oh.
Fantastic.
Hey, if you look over in the far right of your screen, for those that just joined us, if they didn't hear us talking about it, you'll see people putting in #free. At the end of the show, we'll be doing a giveaway of a PokeTool for every 3 subs. So, do we know where we're at right now? At last point, we were at 9 subs, so 3 PokeTools. And the PokeTool is, of course, utilized to poke into your paint bottle.
We're actually at 10.
Oh,
10. Yeah,
we're at 10.
10.
So we're at 3.33 PokeTools.
Very
uh,
good.
Minxlet, she does custom art, so I guess in theory she could do Reaper mugs, but that's a great
Yeah.
idea. Maybe I'll reach out to her and talk to her about it, and maybe we can do
Is-
some sort of special run of
John showed a Reaper mug at one point. I thought that
He did,
I
but
thought
he had it custom made. It's not like
custom made. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think she sells a Reaper mug on her.
But she made
on her
that
thing.
one.
But she did make it. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I thought. I thought I had heard her name and seen her
Speaking-
stream before.
Speaking of 5-star Amazon reviews, Trashorama quote, I'm going to quote this. I got my PokeTool too. I got my PokeTool. It is one of the great joys of my life. Oh my God.
that's
great
tremendous.
Joys.
That's
Did you hear that,
tremendous,
Julie?
Trashorama.
Julie, you're bringing great joy to many people's
Yeah.
lives, including Trash. So that's
Imagine that. Look at the
Thank you.
impact you're having, Julie. I mean,
I know.
that's. It almost makes you feel a little sad, though, but it's okay.
awesome.
You don't
That
have
she's
to go
not
too
hasn't
deep on
does,
that.
that she's creating that much joy yet. She hasn't received the joy back yet
Yeah.
because she doesn't
No,
have her own
no.
PokeTool in hand. Is that what you're saying?
No, I mean the PokeTools are great, but the
Oh.
greatest joy of your life. That's good. That's a lot of joy.
No, it's a lot of joy. Maybe she has so much joy. I don't know. Let's go forward. You got another picture before I get myself in trouble?
Yeah. Before you get yourself in trouble. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
here's
well,
another.
there we
There's
go.
the claw. Yeah.
Speaking of the crab claw, there we go.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Look at that. Now, here's what I was talking about with that other dude that has little sack buddies. You're carrying themes across miniatures.
Well, perhaps these, if you look, are slightly different, though. They're not.
Yeah.
They're not crabs, little sack guys, but
No,
they
they're
might have a
themes.
similar purpose.
Yeah. What are they?
Yeah.
That's
When I
more
got
of
the
a-
art for this, Izzy had written a note about
Mhm.
this Sophie being ready to cut somebody, because this is the Sophie after the shipwreck, and we, of course, we're equating it maybe to the year 2020, and so
She's a bad
if you'll
mofo.
notice, she's got a few bits left over from the Reaper Sophie from 2020 that Bobby sculpted, and
Mhm.
they kind of carried through, but she's definitely been through a lot. So I did not want to make her smiling Sophie. I wanted to make her a fairly serious Sophie.
I'm gonna go
So
out on
this
a
is
limb and
this-
say
This is
she's
kick-ass Sophie.
she's a bad mofo. She'll kick your ass. I mean, she is ripped too. She's got some muscles, and she will punch you in the face.
Well, she is a succubus.
Yeah, she will punch you in the face. She's
No
awesome.
pushovers.
I hope I get a chance to paint her. I really do.
Valandar says that there's no food on here, and I think it just depends on what you consider food. You don't know what those little voodoo dolls are stuffed with.
No.
She's got flowers in her hair. Oh,
She does.
and a crow skull.
Love that. You like to throw little crows on things, little crow skulls on things.
That was
I have another
actually on
miniature
Izzy's
I'm
art.
working on. Oh, was it? Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool. Do we have a photo from the back or just the front?
Nope.
I don't think we have a photo from the back.
Holy moly!
Oh,
Now this
well,
is
this is interesting.
not.
This is kind of off topic. I was going to
Yeah.
show this at the end, but that's okay. We had
Shameless plug.
mentioned that I was doing some figures for an ElfQuest project called ElfQuest the Audio Movie.
Right.
And I was lucky enough to be able to do some of these characters from Wendy and Richard Pini.
You know who's gonna love these miniatures? I just saw in chat is Erin Hartwell. I just saw that she's
Erin
in
Hartwell,
chat.
yeah.
Yeah, these
Yeah,
are
someone says, is that ElfQuest? Yes, this is ElfQuest, and they're for the Kickstarter that they're raising money to make an audio movie off ElfQuest. It's a project that's been long in coming. They've been casting voice actors for quite some time and getting their script ready. And the guy I work with there has remembered that he thought maybe that having a set of miniatures would sweeten the deal. So check out ElfQuest, the audio movie on Kickstarter.
And as a sculptor, I'm sure you've already written in your contract that you would like a few sets of these.
Yes, definitely.
And I'm sure you have one set aside for your favorite co-host.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're going to be a little larger than gaming scale. They're not huge. We didn't want to make them all 4 feet tall in scale, so they're a little bit larger than that.
All right. I want to ask.
I mean, they'd look good on the table. They'll look just fine on the table. We just didn't want to go and make them too tiny.
I want to ask chat what their favorite one is, if they can pick a favorite one. Because I think I'm having a hard time choosing, but I think I'm initially drawn to the queen on the bottom left. She's awesome. She's great. And
yeah, I like them all.
There's not.
I had a comic store years and years ago, and we just sold the heck out of ElfQuest. So it was a real privilege to be asked to work on these. One of the things they just announced is Mad Coil, the kind of puma snake dragon that is one of the bad guys in ElfQuest, or a bad guy most of the time in ElfQuest. And so I've just started to work on Mad Coil, but that'll be added in there by the end.
Is that the one I showed you? When you were sending me pictures, because I was looking for them. Let me put them over here so people don't. This is an old Raoul Parth thing. This is like from the 80s or so when I painted him. Is this?
I believe that Julie Guthrie did a set of ElfQuest.
1983.
I don't know that I've seen the Mad Coil before, but I know she did some other characters from ElfQuest. And I wanted to say is it Raoul Parth or Grenadier?
Raoul Parth.
Raoul Parth, okay.
Raoul Parth, yeah.
I know those are quite the collector sets, as they should be.
Yeah, she did about 4 sets, Bob says.
Yeah, she did Wolf Riders. I remember them well.
Yeah, they were really cool. Well, you're rocking it on those. Those are so awesome. The little elf archer dude is awesome.
Yeah. It was an interesting experience, as I'm sure. Well, Julie and Bob have done far more work to the exacting and precise standards of licensed properties. So I'm sure that they'll understand what an interesting experience it can be.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to you doing Mad Coil, because I think that was my favorite figure. And when I saw all the sets, not knowing anything of the story or the comic book or anything, that was the figure that I bought. I think I bought that box set for that figure, so I could
for Mad Coil. Yeah, that's a great sculpt.
So I could paint it horribly. All right, do we want to jump on to the other photos? Oh, here is the paint set. And on the front cover is a miniature painted by Derek Schubert, and Basilisk Green Rogue Shadow liner, which I haven't seen. What I have painted with Basilisk Green, we showed that off. We showed Hobgoblin Blue off. Griffin Golden Brown, showed that off. Torchlight and Forge Glow. We showed the rest of those colors off, and they're really, and that if you want to go look at last week's show, or more importantly, last week's Breaking the Kit Beyond the Kit with Rhonda Bender, she really goes through all the colors. But this is a really cool set, and I haven't
This
played
is
with
also
Rogue Shadow yet.
This is also in the Brian Wynn box where you had
okay.
Hawthorne Crab and Barty McRed are in there. The Zombie Pirates, the Drunken Mermaid miniature. So there's quite a few miniatures in that one. Oh, the Build-A-Pirate miniatures are in there as well. So Brian Wynn box is I think probably my favorite box, except for the Mega Bundle. I'm gonna probably have to go with the Mega Bundle myself.
Yeah. Next photo. Justin. Sculpted by.
There we go. That's the Drunken Mermaid miniature by Christine Van Patten.
This is fantastic.
It's a wonderful
really
piece. It's a good size too. It's a good display size.
Mm-hmm.
I don't imagine you have one, do you, Michael?
I do not. I don't.
Okay.
I don't.
Yeah, it's a very good display size. Comes across very well. I believe Christine did. A lot of the original design of this piece too. So.
Yeah, she did the 2D art, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, it really is carried through all the way through the whole thing. So, definitely one of my favorite pieces that's coming out for ReaperCon.
Cool. All right. Bob Rodolphe. Now I have not received these yet, but I'm supposed to at some point.
So these are Zombie Pirate miniatures by Bob Rodolphe, also in the Brian Wynn box.
Yeah, they're fantastic. They're really good.
And they're done to Bob's usual completely high standard, especially for undead. He is the master of undead as far as I'm concerned. God, he does plenty of other things well, but his zombies are tremendous.
Yeah, good jokes there too. But we won't go there. We got to talk about stuff in the boxes.
So these could actually be part of Barty McRed or Barty Red's crew if they wanted them to be.
Could. Zen Bacon loves how one's missing a shoe. I do too. I didn't even need to make that rhyme. But yeah, it's really cool. All right, Jess. Here we go. Let's spend some more time. Yeah.
Here we go.
3.
Nope.
Let's go back. Yeah, there we go. Julie Guthrie with the thanks, all Justin. Right. You're doing a fantastic job, by the way.
He's fallen asleep on the back and forth switch, apparently.
He's still taking care of business while he's trying to
That's okay.
So
let's talk about this.
Yeah. This looks like it's in Bones USA material already. It's already been cast up and ready to go. This is the Bones. Which box is this in?
I am just checking now.
I love the hook on the hand for the Noel. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And Julie does a great job with the critters.
Is it in the hobby box?
You know which box I'm certain that it's in?
Which one?
The Mega Bundle. I mean, we can't identify it. If you order the Mega Bundle, it's in there for certain. Unless somebody screws it up and they fill it.
I have to say I am not certain it's not in my...
Alright. This is good dead air. Let's go on to the next photo.
Cheat sheet here as far as which one it's in.
Thanks, Justin. Good job.
It's definitely coming for ReaperCon, though.
Boom. Oh, Gloom and Grave. Now, do you know who painted this miniature?
Me? No.
Jen Greenwald.
Jen Greenwald?
I know because I sat next to her when she painted it. I'm pretty certain. I hope I'm not getting it wrong, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say that Jen Greenwald painted this.
Well, this Gloom and Grave paint set is in the hobby box.
Okay. And it's got Necromancer purple, metallic black, Wraith Steel metallic, I'm sorry. Death Knight black, Vampiric Pelor, Nod Bone, and Grave Gloom. I have mixed up all my Reaper colors and put them in to live with the other paints. I don't know if I have. Did we go through those colors? They sound familiar.
Let's go back. Julie's wonderful Knoll is Hackle Blackhook. I was getting thrown off by the name.
Hackle Blackhook. Ooh, that's a good name.
Yes, Knoll Pirate Miniature. I just have Hackle Blackhook listed.
Ah, okay.
But yes, so the Knoll Pirate is also in the Brinewind box. Hackle Blackhook, the wonderful Knoll Pirate from Julie. So we can now go back. Sorry about that. Like I said, I just had the name and I wasn't sure who it applied to.
Okay. Awesome. Neat paint set, and this paint set is in. You may have already said it's in the hobby bundle, or is it in the Brinewind box?
This is in the hobby box. Gloom and Grave.
You know where else it's in?
The Mega Bundle.
Yeah, Mega Bundle. That's for sure. All right, next.
There's also a ReaperCon commemorative paint pokey tool, and this right here.
Oh, nice segue.
I believe the paint pokey tool is also Julie and Bob, I believe.
Yes.
I want to say they also did that. And then the commemorative brush holder, which was sculpted by Daryl Roberts.
Daryl Roberts.
Yep. Who is a Reaper staff sculptor and does quite a bit of the printing. Daryl solves a lot of the problems that we hand him before they go to production.
Daryl is not only a problem solver, he's a print cleaner upper. He does digital sculpting. He paints as well.
He paints
has
very well.
Credits of painting pieces up on the website. Did you know, little known fact, do you know that he had a short stint as a voiceover actor on animes?
I did. I knew that.
Yeah.
Daryl is multi-talented and he's a super nice guy.
Yeah. So he's good. We should. You know what, Jason? We should have him on the show.
We should.
Yeah. All right. He was one of the guests that we tried to get, but his schedule wouldn't allow.
He is super busy. That's one of the things. He does so many different things there at Reaper that he's super busy most of the time.
Not to knock down Justin. Like, we're not happy to have Justin as a guest.
Well, this is part of Justin's job where Daryl would have to take away from his regular job to come over.
Does Justin realize that the show is part of his job?
I don't know. I assume so.
Do you think he's
he
still
treats
around?
it like it's part of his job, which is nice because we get some good work out of him.
Yeah, that is nice. Now this brush holder is really neat. You want me to show it off, the scale and size and stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, if you have it with a brush on it, I think that'd be even better.
Can you?
Because the back side of that is really neat.
So here it is. If you want to just do where the hell there's Sir Force go? Just so we have consistent references. You can get rid of the photo again, Justin. And there's Sir Forescale and Sir Forescale next to it, and you can get rid of the photo again, Justin. You're doing such a fantastic job, Justin. And somebody asked on the show when we showed it off last, see the back here? See this neat little thing with the swords and the skull? It'll face either way. I have it facing towards the back if you wanted it to face forward.
Oh, so you can assemble it that way?
Yeah, it just comes apart.
Well, why wouldn't you assemble it that way?
I don't know. Because this went together the other way.
Well,
and then
maybe they should have sent you a diagram. I mean, it's only 3 pieces or 4 pieces. You could have probably figured it out.
I was showing the various options. You may not want.
Okay, I get it.
Maybe you want the thing facing.
No, you want to see the brushes and the cool sculpting.
All right, so here we go. Here is this thing. It's not completely squared together. And look, boom, brush.
Yeah. I guess if you're at a con, you want it facing outward, though, right?
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
And it goes
All right.
together really well. So if you painted it up and clear coated it and you wanted to travel with it and didn't want to break it, you could, break it apart or take it apart. I wouldn't break it apart and reassemble it at your con of choice, which is ReaperCon.
That's very
Did you
nice.
like that? Did you like how I tied all that together?
Yeah.
I've been
We'll
working
have to
on
use that to
That's-
hold some sculpting tools at some point.
Yeah. I'm ready for that. I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready. I've been working up my sculpting mojo.
Oh, here we go.
All right. Oh, look at that. With an
It's
actual
also from the
painted-
hobby box.
Also, ooh. And Mega Bundum. This is a high roller pirate style, and it's freaking huge. I forget what the actual dimensions were. I don't know if Justin remembers how big it is, but it's pretty big. Pretty
Well,
damn
the
big.
4 scale helps a lot in there. I mean, that's
yeah.
what we use typically. But yes, it's a wonderful piece, and that's Bobby Jackson, I believe, sculpting that.
Yeah, he did a pretty good job. If he's still on the show, still watching, I give him credit for that. No, that's awesome. Look at that. Look at his teeth. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's really zoomed in. Good job, Justin. Model shown for scale and is not included is the
Right. Right. You get
so
your own
you
Surf
do not
4 scale.
is Surf 4 scale is not included in any of the boxes, right? Not even the Mega Bundle.
Not as far as I know.
Okay. All right. Go for Justin. Boom. What's in? Here's everything that's in the Brian Wynn box. And we've talked about a lot of that. And so I cannot read it. He made it really small. That's really cute. So
The miracle of modern television.
I know, right? Look at that. And now he's going to change in it. So a ReaperCon sticker set. We had not gone over that, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, we have some access to miniatures and paints. I'm not sure all the other stuff you get, and that sometimes is some of the coolest stuff in there. But there's water bottles, there's paint cups, there's a paint holder we talked about, there's stickers, patches. The Gazetteer has a lot of the backstories that we're looking for, a lot of the stuff that Joseph and Ron have been hard at work writing. So there's just tremendous amounts of stuff in these boxes.
There's a rinse cup. Randomly selected crew paint cup. Do you use your paint cups from over the ReaperCons? I have my
Who, me?
ReaperCon Virtual Expo cup right here. You can see it. I got the yellow one if there were some other colors. I got all my little paint cups from various things here too.
Very nice.
All right, next photo, please. Other direction. Are we at the end of the photos?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, we've
I
talked
think
about some of this stuff.
Yeah, we've already talked to. That's good TV there. The hobby box. That's where for certain that the Gloom and Grave paint palette is in there. Another paint cup is in there.
A set of Master Series paintbrushes.
Ooh,
I hadn't seen
that's
that
good.
before.
Yeah. Again, all of these, I think all of them have gift certificates included in them.
Yep. And a Game Envy hobby holder. Is that the sort of thing that you mount your figure to as you're painting? Is that what that is?
Yeah. Do I have one of those from us? Is that the same one? If it's the same one, I don't know. I could be showing off something completely that's not in the set. This is what was in one of the sets before, like Virtual Con or something.
I imagine it's something very similar to that, yeah.
Something similar to that. Yeah, if you don't get that, you notice I use these little wooden spools. You can get them at Hobby Lobby, super cheap, or Michael's, or your craft store of choice, and Blue Tack.
Right, but they don't have the cachet that exists with one that you got from a ReaperCon hobby box. or mega.
No, yeah, right. It doesn't. It doesn't.
I mean, you got your sad little wooden thing from Michael's. The rest of us are going to have the Cadillac of paint holders. How are you going to feel?
Well, I got a bunch of these though. I'm just saying, there's options. All right, Justin. Ooh, the mega bundle. We've been kind of subtly talking about this and how this is the best deal. Mega bundle, $300. Seems like a lot of money, but it's valued at over $370. Just a lot of cool stuff in there.
I'd put the value of that higher than $370.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're like trash and just a pokey tool can be the thing that brings you the most joy in life, these are crammed with joy-bringing things.
Crammed with joy-bringing things.
So $300, for a bundle, a mega bundle of potentially joyful things.
Yeah, if you can do it, if you could slap down the $300, I think the mega bundle is well worth it. For all the miniatures that we looked at in particular, and I always focus on the miniature, but the paints, a lot of paints in there, and paints aren't cheap. And that high roller, that's going to be in resin, and those are not cheap to produce or generally purchase. If you were to purchase that on its own, that would be a good, I don't know, $60, $50 kind of thing.
Right.
At least.
Well, and you want to look at that bonus there, because if you order it by August 1st, you get even more promotional stuff.
Oh my God.
So you get the 3 promo models for June, July, and August. You get Erlen the Water Sorceress, which I'm not sure we have a picture of, but that's a tremendous sculpt. Yeah, and then you get your regular free figure of the month selections. So if you get your order in by August 1st, so you've got a while to work on, but don't let it go by. I always put it off, and then the day before it's due, I'm in there going, I better order that. Some days it's 2 days later, and I don't get any of that stuff.
Dude, QVC is calling you soon. You got it down, brother.
I do.
Yeah, you do.
I don't do this for everybody. I mean, this really is a good deal.
Yeah. What else we got, Justin? Anything? I guess not.
I guess that's a no.
That's a no. Hey, get your hashtag freeze in. For those that haven't done it, we have at last count we were at 10 subs. I don't know if we've got any more subs since, but for every 3 subs, we'll be doing a Poke Tool, a Crow's Nest exclusive Poke Tool. So make sure you get your hashtag freeze in. We have the Reaper Kickstarter update, all questions answered show coming up in 20.
Actually,
minutes.
that's what I was talking to Ed, because I'm setting that up in here. But yeah, it's going to be live in about 20 minutes. Okay. Maybe a few minutes after, depending on when Ron shows up.
All right. Well, we can vamp, and so we don't give dead air.
That's a big shifting of the gears, but that's also very valuable information that you're going to get here coming up on the Q&A.
Reaper Dave, who will be an upcoming guest for our show, and kind of stiffed us this week, but with a huge gift box. So where are we at now?
We're at 7 Poke Tools.
7 Poke Tools. Holy.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's wonderful.
21. We're at 21 subs. So I'm going to go
Ben, it's not a Proctor's Poke Tool. It's not a Proctor's Poke Tool. It's a Crow's Nest Poke Tool. I'd be afraid of it. There was actual Proctor Poke Tool. Let's not go there.
I do need to get
that's bad branding.
I do need to get the show scene ready for the next show, and so what I'm going to do.
All right, let's draw names.
I just drew the names here. So do you want to read them out, Michael?
I'll read them out, please.
Oh, perfect. I was hoping you said you would. Okay, ready?
Yeah. Hashtag free.
All right,
we already drew the names.
Here we go.
All right. Good luck. I don't see any names.
Well, you should see one. It's Urza's
Where-
Lit Roller.
Who?
The first winner. Here, I'll say it again. I'll say it again there. See it?
David's saying,
It
draw
should
him,
be
draw
under.
him.
Has,
Dave,
oh,
you'll get Reaper Dave. You'll get a Poketool for being our guest.
Urza's the roller has been drawn for the giveaway.
I think it's Urza's Lit Roller, but
sure. Yes.
Urza's Lint Roller.
It looks like Urza's Lint Roller won twice.
no, they didn't win
Is he-
twice. I just announced it twice.
Okay.
Next winner. There we go.
Oh man, you picked these on purpose.
I did not.
Oxabix has been drawn for the
Here we
giveaway.
go. This one's a little
Congratulations.
easier.
Princess Zelda 404 has been drawn for the giveaway. Got that one. CJ Shadow has been drawn for the giveaway. Congratulations. Mech Boy 21 has been drawn for the giveaway. And Old DM 22 has now you're just mailing it in, Justin.
And
for the
last but
giveaway.
not least,
Boom, Soul Pancake. I like that name.
Yep.
Soul Pancake. Well, you won a Poketool as well. So
Yes.
how do you?
And
how do
Justin
you-
gets one too for being our guest.
oh,
Yes,
thank you.
Justin gets a Poketool. Email. It's right below. Darth Abacus just posted. Email us at giveaways@reapermini.com. I need your username and on what Twitch show that you won this on the Crow's Nest on this episode, which is episode 47. Wow. And probably say that you won a Poketool. The Crow's Nest Poketool I might put in there just to be clear.
The information's
that's
right
good.
there. Thank you, Quindy. I get
Yeah.
you all the information you need if you won.
And give your real address. Right?
Yeah,
Not
Yeah,
some.
and technically,
not-
if you have a PO box, I think we can ship to a PO box.
right. It
That's
just
not a
needs
problem.
to,
Yeah.
it needs to get to you.
needs somewhere to go. Yeah. So yeah, congrats to all the winners. Hey, we had, God, and I think our viewership is up because of what the show's following us. But this is awesome.
I like to
Around
think that the
200 or
nearly
so.
200 people watching are only here for the Crow's Nest. Thank you.
Yep. Yeah. and
Sure.
the Crow's Nest
Which-
Poketool.
I'll take that. Yeah, and the
Shameless
Crow's-
plug. Shameless plug.
Shameless plug.
That is the
Remember,
most
if you
Poketools
guys-
we've given away. That's a new record.
It is. If you
Yeah,
guys liked
is.
this show, which you should because you're watching it,
You should like our show.
next Tuesday, 5
Please like
o'clock,
us.
we'll do the same thing. Maybe not
Yeah.
the exact same thing. We'll have an interesting, a much more interesting guest than this one.
Oh, yeah, that's a given.
By far.
But not that this show's guest wasn't just fantabulous.
Yes. We had
Yes,
another
beautiful.
guest who
Beautiful. We had a beautiful guest.
swallowed a
Yeah.
bee or something. I didn't get that one. And
Oh.
another one was moving to a farm upstate. I didn't know what that was
Right.
about. So we had a number of guests, that were
Yeah.
going to show up.
Well, the one that lost his immigration papers.
Yeah. I don't know what to
Yeah.
do about that.
Yeah, that one. We may have to take that one off the list. Hey, do we want to do a show rundown? Do we have time to do that, or
we
it
do
is
not.
tradition.
I have a Ron Hawkins in
We
the
don't.
building here. We
Ron's
Hey,
getting
I
mad.
still have to turn on all the cameras and get it ready.
I'm gonna do it really fast. Monday through
Ron,
Friday
go.
in the morning, and doing painting whatever. She does a show and she talks about painting on Monday afternoons, 2 to 4. The best, well, yeah, probably one of the best shows on Reaper is Rhonda's Breaking the Kit or Beyond the Kit. She paints 2 to 4 hours. We don't get that long because on Tuesdays we go on. We got maybe an hour, hour 10, hour 20, and that's
Okay, you
Crow's
gotta
Nest.
do the
You guys
rest of
know
them.
where that is. Wednesday is and on Monday through Friday. Wednesday painting with Luca in Italy. We Zoom over there. We do painting with Italy with Luca. Look for the time on that. On Thursdays, and Josh Brolin does sculpting with foam, and then we have that little known thing called Reaper Live, and then on Fridays, and we have John and brother Dave doing Reaperland. That's a great show. You ever watch that, Jason? It's a fantastic show.
Yeah.
And then this Friday, the best show on Reaper Errant. It's Reaper Errant on Reaper Twitch.
This
And what
Friday.
do we do on this Friday? What are we doing? What do we do on the Reaper Errant? For those, so we
roll
got a
for
bunch of people
initiative
on.
is what we do. We just we roll a lot of dice. We play a lot of games.
Uh-huh.
Frank is our
And-
DM from Nightheart
That's where I was going.
Gaming.
Yeah, Frank from Nightheart
It's a
Gaming.
very
Yeah.
fun time.
Yeah. So thanks everybody for hanging out with us. We had a blast.
Thanks again.
It was a quick show.
And remember, I have one last bit of wisdom.
Oh,
For every man's beard that you set on fire, 2 other men can warm their hands.
ooh.
On that note,
And
I'm
we'll
gonna go ahead
be
and turn
we'll
the
be
music up
demonstrating
here.
that at ReaperCon.
That's right.
Yeah.
Thank you, folks. Keep being awesome.
Ooh.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, save those gift subs for next show.
Yes. Thank you, guys. And we'll see you here in about 10 minutes. Don't change that dial. Hang out.
Melon
Thanks,
blew a
Melon.
whole bunch out
Yeah.
there. We need
Thank
to
you,
we need to
guys.
Yeah.
copy those.
So
down.
that's 11 subs that we carry over to our next show.
Yeah, we can do that. See you guys.
Don't forget.
Wave,
I may be
wave,
camping
Michael.
next
Wave,
week. I
Michael.
might be camping next week.
Wave, Jason.
don't
Come
know.
on. Wave, Jason.
We might. You want to go?